Welcome to the Harmonic Investor Conference Call. My name is Michelle, and I will be your operator for today's call. At this time, all participants are in a listen-only mode. After the speaker's presentation, there will be a question-and-answer session. To ask a question during the session, you will need to press star 11 on your telephone. You will then hear an automated message advising your hand is raised. And to withdraw your question, please press star 11 again. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I will now turn the call over to David Hanover, Investor Relations. David, you may begin.
Thank you, Operator. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today for Harmonic's Investor Conference Call. With me today are Nimrod Ben-Natan, President and CEO, and Walter Jankovic, Chief Financial Officer. Before we begin today, I would like to remind everyone that this conference call contains certain forward-looking statements. All statements that address our operating performance, events, or developments that we expect or anticipate occurring in the future are forward-looking statements. These forward-looking statements are based on management's beliefs and assumptions and not on information currently available to our management team. Our management team believes that these forward-looking statements are reasonable as and when made. However, you should not place any undue reliance on any such forward-looking statements because such statements speak only as of the date when made. We do not undertake any obligation to publicly update or revise any forward-looking statements, whether as a result of new information or future events or otherwise, except as required by law. In addition, forward-looking statements are subject to certain risks and uncertainties that could cause actual results, events, and developments to materially differ from our historical experience and our present expectations or projections. These risks and uncertainties include but are not limited to those described in documents Harmonic has filed with the SEC, including our most recent 10-Q and 10-K reports and the forward-looking statement section of today's press release. And now I'll turn the call over to our CEO, Nimrod Ben-Natan. Nimrod?
Thanks, David. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us on today's call. I have some exciting news to share with you. Earlier today, we announced that we have received a binding offer from MediaKind to sell our video business segment for approximately $145 million in cash. For those of you who may not be familiar with MediaKind, they are a global leader in cloud-based video streaming technology. The transaction is expected to close in the first half of 2026, subject to customary closing conditions and regulatory approvals. Please see the press release we distributed earlier today and the 8-K we will be filing shortly for further details. We are excited to share today's news. This strategic and transformative transaction advances our ability to expand and grow our broadband business. It allows us to tap the full potential of our expanding installed base and unlock additional growth opportunities, leveraging our capabilities and broadening footprints. Additionally, this pending sale will provide us the capital to increase our investment in our rapidly growing fiber business as we see both cable operators and telcos adopting our solutions. Moreover, this sale is poised to deliver a healthy capital infusion, part of which will go towards executing our current $200 million share repurchase program. With the pending sale of the video business, we will no longer manage two distinct operational models. This will simplify our business and enable us to operate more effectively and with greater agility. For the video business, this pending sale means its customers and dedicated employees now become part of a combined, larger industry-leading video technology company. We are incredibly proud of our video team's accomplishments and, upon sale completion, look forward to this business' future growth under MediaKind's stewardship. MediaKind has a proven track record in the industry, and we are confident in their ability to continue innovating and supporting our customers. Considering the strategic and financial benefits this transaction would bring us, I am sure you can see why we are so excited about today's announcement. We look forward to providing you more information regarding the go-forward projections of the company, which will consider this pending sale during our next earnings call. With regards to Q4 25, we are reaffirming the guidance that we provided on our last earnings call. That concludes our prepared remarks. Now, Walter and I will be happy to take your questions.
Thank you. As a reminder, to ask a question, please press star 11 on your telephone and wait for your name to be announced. To withdraw your question, please press star 11 again. Please stand by while we compile the Q&A roster. At this time, I am showing no questions in the queue. I would now like to turn the call back to management for closing remarks.
Again, I want to thank you all for joining us on today's conference call. We appreciate your questions and your continued support. For those interested, very shortly, we will be participating in a Raymond James TMT and Consumer Conference fireside chat at 8:40 a.m. Eastern Time this morning. This event will be webcast and available for viewing on our investor relations website. And later this week, on Wednesday, December 10th, we will also be participating in a fireside chat at the Berkeley's 23rd Annual Global Technology Conference in San Francisco. This event will also be webcast and available for viewing on our website. We look forward to speaking with you at these upcoming events and afterwards on our full year 2025 results conference call. Thank you again and enjoy the rest of the day.
This does conclude today's conference call. Thank you for participating, and you may now disconnect.